Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the TED Show. I have been trying to get this young, talented lady on my show for a while. We've had some snafus on my end. I'm excited to have Marcia Hope Goodwin on the show. You're going to learn about her journey. She is an arts and culture advocate and a proud one at that. And we're going to find out why and what that actually means. And then we're going to learn what Marcia does in our beautiful city, the City Beautiful. Welcome, Marcia. How are you today?
Thank you, Ted. I'm great. How are you? It's great to be with you.
I'm fantastic. I'm so excited about this. I believe we owe Cece Tennille this intro, so kudos to her. And so she's just an amazing arts person as well. And I'm such a big supporter of the arts, and our listeners, our viewers are as well. They love to learn what goes on. And every time I think of what's going on in our community, I get that, here's something new. So I'm excited to hear about that. But before we do, I told you before we went live that the audience loves an origin story. So you give them a little 411 on you, please.
Okay, well, thank you again, Ted. It is great to be with you. I tell you, I do thank Cece, who is truly an icon in the arts and cultural community in Orlando, because as you said, she introduced us and made this possible. And she does so much to really advance the arts. But my journey, honestly, has brought me to a place where I am able to support the city of Orlando's mission, Mayor Buddy Dyer's mission of really advancing the arts and culture in Central Florida. Orlando does a lot of things. We're known for a lot of great things. Arts and culture is one of them. And we are strong supporters. My role is as a liaison to the arts and cultural community, primarily to the nonprofit arts and cultural organizations, to basically provide the link that they need for whatever they need in the city of Orlando. We support them with funding through our partnership with United Arts of Central Florida, which awards grants to our arts community. We also support them with many linkages to our city resources, our city departments. So I am the point of contact for many of those arts organizations. I serve on the board of several arts organization, boards for the Orlando Ballet, for the United Arts of Central Florida, also Downtown Arts District, the Shakespeare Theater, and others. And those are also a way that I am able to contribute to the arts and culture by understanding what the organization's needs, strategic plans, and other goals are, so that I can help them to advance those through my work in the city as Director of Community Affairs on Mayor Buddy Dyer's staff.
Wow. So I thought I knew everything about the arts. I said earlier, and I did not know that your position existed. Shame on me. So that's why I love educating our people, all of our good city folks here on the TED Show, about what is actually going on and how we do become advocates. But Marcia, it's not like you woke up one day and Mayor Dyer said, "Hey, I want you to be the liaison and I want you to do this." You had to have a journey, something that brought you. Were you always in the arts? Were you always involved in the cultural experiences of the city or other cities?
Well, you're absolutely right, Ted. It has been a journey, and it's been one that I have truly enjoyed. I joined the city team in December of 1992, and my start at the city was in the neighborhood services area, where I was working with all of the neighborhoods across the city. So I got to know so many amazing people that give back to our community. I did that for about 14 years in the city. And I also have had in my role the responsibility for the internal communications for the city. And I served as the mayor's press secretary on an interim basis just for a year. So I've had several experiences, but he asked me to take on this role, and I was pleased and honored to be asked because of my involvement with so many organizations through the Office of Community Affairs. We work with nonprofit organizations that are arts and cultural focused, also human services organizations, civic organizations, volunteer organizations. So we have a real strong partnership with the volunteer sector and the nonprofit sector of our community. So when he asked me to do this, which was almost, about 12 years ago now, I was honored to have the opportunity to really focus more on the arts and cultural community and serve as a liaison for the city.
I feel like Orlando, and maybe I'm biased, and maybe you are too. See your, I feel like Orlando is so far ahead of the game when it comes to the arts and to advocacy in the arts and cultural advocacy. I feel like the world does look at us, and certainly Florida does, because the way that Mayor Dyer and his team, Mayor Demings and his, the way that our elected officials approach the arts and know how important it is for all of our citizens is just, I think, very forward thinking. Have you experienced that too as you've traveled? How do you think Orlando ranks up there with the cultural and arts advocacy?
Ted, you are absolutely right on that. We are very fortunate in Central Florida, the city of Orlando and Orange County. First of all, we work very closely together in support of the arts. The county, of course, is able to commit funding that is a portion of the tourist development tax dollars to the arts, which is a huge revenue source to support the arts. Only a percentage, though, but they do make a commitment to that and have expanded that over the years. The city of Orlando also does a significant contribution, about a little less than $500,000, actually more than that, because we support the Orlando Science Center, which was started through the city of Orlando. In fact, when Mayor Dyer was a senator, he was helped to shepherd that through to have the Science Center begin back in the late 2000s. Or get the funding. It was already there, but it needed the funding to expand. So the city provides a significant annual contribution to the Science Center and also to United Arts. Combined, it's literally about $1 million. So the city and the county jointly are huge supporters, unlike many other city-county governments that work that collaboratively and closely together to support the arts. We're thrilled to be a part of that. We know that that's because of our leadership. And as you all have seen, we've had mayors for literally more than Mayor Dyer, almost 20 years.
Yes.
And prior to that, Mayor Hood and others that have been huge supporters of the arts. And the actual United Arts organization was formed under Mayor Frederick. So this is a city and a county and a community that really believes in the arts. And we show support for our arts community by supporting our nonprofit arts organization, our arts workers. We have a workforce that is tremendous in the arts. Some of them gig workers, some of them doing it more on a professional basis, but it's all important to the development. Not to say that the gig workers aren't professional. I don't want to mislead. They are very professional, but they may be doing it on a part-time or supplemental basis as opposed to it being their major profession or major job. But we are very different from a lot of communities. Especially if you look around the Southeast at other cities of our size and counties of our size, rarely do you see this level of commitment to the arts. And I'm so glad that we know the value, because our arts community is an economic engine in our city and our county. Our workforce, our nonprofit organizations produce the kind of cultural experiences that people move here for. I mean, a lot of the companies that come here, they check in with the city. They want to know, what are the arts and cultural offerings in Central Florida? And that is a huge driver and determinant of whether those companies decide to relocate or locate in Orlando and Central Florida. So we believe in the arts. We want to advocate for more support, financial support, attendance support, just more support of the arts, because we have some really world-class performing arts and visual arts in Central Florida.
Do. And I was at the opening of Dr. Phillips Performing Arts Center, served on the fundraising committee for many years.
Thank you.
I just couldn't believe when that all came to fruition. What a beautiful, amazing, world renowned center we have
Yes, we
here
do.
in the city beautiful, and it is
One of few in the world.
truly it is world known. And the new, I say new, the Steinmetz, like there's always amazing things going on there that are all community focused, I believe, trying to bring the arts to more people. And so if that's just one example of amazing arts community that we have. So if I have artists out there, Marcia, or I have people who are interested in getting involved, maybe giving back to the arts, what's the best way for them to kind of maneuver through? Because we have a lot of programs. I'm still, after all these years, discovering the different offshoots and nonprofits and programs that we offer. What's the best way for somebody to kind of begin that research and get involved?
Ted, the best way really is to contact United Arts of Central Florida. United Arts of Central Florida is really the galvanizing organization for all of the arts and cultural groups. They provide not only funding, but technical support, connections, opportunities for organizations that are small, organizations with 2 staff people and everybody is a volunteer who's running it, to organizations that are, have dozens of staff that are producing major world-class productions. So United Arts is really a good starting place. And I'll be glad to share with you, so you can share with your audience, the contact information for United Arts. May I send that to you in an email and you can share it?
Absolutely. And I will put it in the below. You could also, of course, Google it, but we like you to get to your answers quicker. So we will provide that link. Marcia will provide that. I think it's so important. People reach out. We do a lot of shows focusing on culture and the arts here in our community and actually around the world. And I just love the response from somebody who's a first time, didn't even know things existed and is discovering it. And then I see them get involved, or I see them become involved in a project or get on a board or get involved in the community, in the arts and cultural side of our community. And I love the fact that we have those opportunities. And so that's why I love to share. And I love to have guests. Like, I could listen to you speak for hours. You are so eloquent, and
Thank you.
You want to get involved when you listen. Your passion is palpable.
Well, thank you so much for saying that, Ted. I really believe in what we do at the city and what I do with my team and others to advance the arts. I believe in it. We do it as a collective. I'm one of a small team in the Office of Community Affairs, and all of them are involved in helping to make this happen. So we want to connect our community as well. So you are an amazing conduit for that. So thank you. We want to make sure that anyone who wants to engage with the arts, whether as an audience member, a board member, a staff member, or a supporter, just to show their support, we want to make sure they know how to do that.
Marcia, what an honor to have you on the show. We finally did it. I'm so excited. I want you to come back whenever there's something new and exciting, which I would imagine in your world, there's got to be always something new and exciting. But
Quite a bit.
You're welcome back anytime. If you all want to find out more about Marcia, you can go to cityoforlando.net. I'm sure you can find her there. You can find the community affairs department as well, or you can reach out to me. I can get you to United Arts, to our city's resources, but there are plenty of resources out there. And I think that we as a community do one of the best jobs I've ever seen of encouraging that and advocating.
Thank you so much, Ted. It is an honor to be with you, and we appreciate more than you know your advocacy for the arts and culture and how you help more people connect and become involved. So thank you so much for that, and thank you for having me. This is what a joy.
Thank you. It's a joy to have you. All right, Marcia Hope Goodwin. She is a proud arts and culture advocate. You can find her at cityoforlando.net, or of course you can find United Arts anywhere. If you can't, please reach out to me. We will get you that information. Get involved, give back, get to know what our city beautiful, our Central Florida area. Thank you, Marcia. Everyone have an amazing day. We'll see you soon.